Rev up your engines for the Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast with Big E. Proudly sponsored by Christensen Law, where bikers helping engine bikers is more than just a motto. It's our commitment to the biker community. Be sure to tune in and listen to the latest news and biker buzz. And for all your personal injury needs, be sure to contact the Christensen Law team at 248-900-9000. What's up, bikers? It's Big E, and you're listening to the Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast. We're talking all things bikes, the freedom of the road, and the brotherhood that makes this lifestyle what it is. From killer tips to wild stories from the highway, we've got it all right here.
Yeah, no wild.
Life is short, bikers, so let's get after it. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. So, as you know, we've been doing a little series on the Wyld Stallions Biker Build Off, and the official guy who started it all is actually even building a bike for it. And we have him on here today, Derek Long. Derek, welcome to the podcast again. This is your second time
for
on.
having me again.
Hey. Sadly, I missed you a couple of Saturdays ago at the Steel Horse Ranch when they had their little celebration.
Yeah, it was a good time, though.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah. It seemed like it wasn't going to be that great. You know, it seemed like weather was going to prevail, and then it kind of, people just prevailed over the weather and still came. It was a great time.
If you willed it to be, it was going to be, I know it was a chilly ride over for us to start. It was, I think it was 41 when we left Ludington, but it was a good time.
Oh yeah, always a good time at the Steel Horse Ranch.
That it is. I mean,
if Mike and Jody ain't nothing but welcoming, they're fabulous people. So I mean, like, you feel like family as soon as you walk through the door.
Exactly.
And everybody there talk to you, tell you what's up, want to show you what they're doing, which I love. I mean, this is what we're going to do. Jesse's laser stuff is mind-blowing.
Yeah, holster geek.
It's amazing. And they have endless possibilities between all of them to do pretty much anything that you need. And I'm not even talking motorcycle anymore. We got clothing, we got laser. I mean, they got it going on.
Yeah, it's going to end up being huge. I'm so happy for them and for everyone involved. It's just way cool.
Oh yeah.
So you got this biker build off thing. It's getting to be pretty big.
It's getting there. I mean, people are starting to really see and recognize what it is and what we're trying to do with it. And that's, really all it's about. I mean, bringing people together, putting stuff together so we can show off to, help each other along the route. That's what we're about, Wyld Stallions.
Yeah. Yeah. So as you know, I've talked to quite a few of the builders so far, but I have not talked to you yet. I probably should have started off talking to you. I mean, I talked to you about it, but I haven't talked to you about your build.
Well, my build right now is in a sad state of directional in time, but it's still going to come. You can't count me out. I'm going to be still bringing. But, what is it going to be? It's still going to be, but I mean, my direction might change due to my time. I think I go in like, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and then you look at all those things on the list, and then you start checking off the days on the calendar, and then the list starts to get reevaluated.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to start off with the 10 questions that I've asked everyone, and now we're quite a bit farther into the build than when we started, because you're getting closer and closer to that deadline. So I know you're on your second update in the Thunder Roads magazine, or the third?
Yes.
Second, yeah.
We did our second, so then next month will be our third.
Right.
We do every other month with Thunder Roads, every month on social media, some Wyld Stallions motorcycle build.
All right. So what's your initial vision? What was your initial vision for your build?
My initial vision all came off of the front end that I purchased last year. It's narrow, oval, called a grasshopper. It's got the springs on the lower end. It's just a rad, unique piece. But it's quite narrow.
Yeah.
So then you don't want to put something really narrow on something that's overly wide in the middle. I mean, but I like old. I've really gotten into old, like digger frames and long stretched out kind of scenarios where it's
Right.
molded together, all kind of flowing in one thing, crazy paint, old 70s trippy scenario.
All right.
That's what I want to accomplish in one form or another.
So I'm sure you've already seen that vision evolve some.
Yeah, I mean, I've chased the lines, and that's pretty much what it is at this point, chasing lines, trying to see that vision that I had in my head that when I started this, and try to put it all together.
So did the front end, that whole front end, is that what totally inspired your theme or style for this year, or just
yeah,
kind of a cool?
I mean, just like last year, I mean, I kind of built off of that front end that I picked up at Flint Swap Meet, and I had an Invader rear wheel, and that's where I started last year in a motor. So
nice.
I mean, everything got dictated after that from that Invader wheel and that front end that I picked out, that long girder. So same with this scenario, which I just got done showing that bike at the Detroit Antique Motorcycle Show, the damn show, and I ended up seeing that thing. Actually, my father sent it to me. It's pretty rad looking. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to go get it after this. And it was in Marshall. I thought Marshall just happened to be on the other side of 23 in that Pickney area or so. I told the dude I was going to be there. Half an hour leaving Detroit. It was 3.5 hours. I'm surprised he waited at the gas station for me.
Wow. So what is the first part of the build that you're focusing on? What did you focus on first? Just that front end and how that was going to work, or?
Well, how do you incorporate that into something that you and others might think is also rad? You got to do it in a timeline. You got to do it, so that it is a good build. It is something that you can ride, something we can, take after this, and do other things with, and
so
kind of make sure that it is form and functionality all at the same time. But sometimes I don't err towards the side of caution in that aspect, and I'll just build it and then I'll try to ride it.
So how do you approach your build? Do you plan it, sketch it out, or anything like that, or do you just kind of wing it?
I can't draw worth I can't. I just can't draw. I mean, like, I've tried. I've sat down. I've scribbled. I mean, then I my wife will hang it up on the, fridge, and everybody gets to see it when they come over. Look what Derek did.
Aw. So what do you think is going to be the most challenging aspect of this build?
Time.
Time?
Time is always the most valuable asset in anything that I've ever done in my entire life.
Yeah.
How to get it done in a time period, how to make it line up, how do you live a life with kids and a wife and a full-time job, working overtime, taking care of a house, trying to figure out what else is in store, promote everything that you're trying to do so that not only you're shining a light on something that you do, something that you are also promoting the other people that do, so that they get their name out, they get their recognition, they can do that, because that's really what it's about. These people that are coming along with me, they mean the world to me. I mean, this is huge to me.
Right.
And for me to shine light on them, my sponsors, the people that I work with, even the sponsors that weren't really that I knew them, but I didn't know them, they have become almost family to me. So, I mean, let's shine that light on the people who are putting the effort in and putting forth, trying to make our whole scenario better, and that's what it's about. Let people together. Let's see how we support them and go from there. So, right. I mean, yeah, time is my very most valuable asset. I mean, it is in everybody's life, in my opinion.
Right. Oh, so, yeah.
I mean, that's all there is to it. I can weld stuff together. I can make and bend stuff. I mean, but am I going to make sure that I still have enough time to do everything else that I have to do without, dragging too much, giving too much away and not, replenishing the tank.
Right. Right. Yep. Then that would be my problem as well. If I were, doing, it's a handful just doing your job and dealing with life. And then throw, in your case, building a bike on top of all the social media stuff that you do. I don't think people realize how time consuming all that stuff is. They think, oh, you just throw a post up here and there, and it takes time. And yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've been looking a little more on the media aspect of it as we try to grow to, put everything out there and show people what we're doing and all that. So we have been trying to hit a little more of that. And it's,
yeah, I know some of
the
my
algorithm. What do you got to do?
Right. What do you got to do to hit that?
Video,
right.
Make sure you're taking pictures. You go from that. It takes, and then you do, okay, I got to compile all of the builders' updates, their pictures. I save them in the files. I put them into folders. You then send that out to where it needs to go. I mean,
right.
That can take me an afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
And that's not just, that's just the aspect of media. I mean, I'm still trying to go places even not wanting to go to Mike and Jody's, the Steel Horse Ranch and all that.
Yeah, I mean, you got to find time to do all this stuff.
I would want to go to support the community, even though those people are great to me.
Right.
I would still want to try to do that. So how do I do that? I just went to Imlay City and stayed the night over there.
Right.
Great show, great swap meet.
I almost went down to that.
I'm glad I went, but I didn't do anything Saturday or Sunday, and that's the days that I will be normally in a garage for 12 hours a day.
Right. Right. All right. So do you have any specific materials or techniques you're excited to experiment with this year on the build?
So I'm building wheels this year. Now, I have seen old stamp style flake wheels looking that I can't remember. It was some 80s Kawasaki or so, and I've always liked that wheel. And, well, I mean, those things are, I'm money deficient. So, I mean, right. I'm going to try to find a way to get it, but it's not going to be by me paying money for it.
Right.
So I'm going to build a set of wheels, which has been a whole new learning curve in its own. So, I mean,
I can imagine.
To make sure they're right, it's took me more time than I probably should have put in the wheels. Because now I got a wheel and two wheels. I don't got nothing to put them in.
Right. Nothing to put them on, but I got wheels.
Yeah. I mean, they're nice. They're going to be great, but now I got to get on a frame and I got to figure out, I'm going to be playing with some more sheet metal forming and bending and stuff as I go along in this, or said the plan is, but we'll see.
So I'm guessing the one feature or concept that you're determined to include in your final design is those wheels.
Well, they're at least going to be there.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I got them now, so.
Right. So how do you prioritize functionality versus aesthetics at this stage of the build?
I don't.
You don't?
I think this will be cool looking from a sketch that I drew that looks like a 3-year-old did it. And I kind of aim at, like, I drew it with my hand all balled up. It was a crayon. I got it, the big boy. But then I just go and try to make it look outlandish. I mean, I'm not trying to go for crazy. I just don't want it to be something that somebody could just put together.
Right.
And that's what I'm going to strive for.
And to put your own
the
stamp
overall
on it.
image might change, but you're going to tell that I did it because I did it. And even if it's not the best looking scenario, at least I get to put my hat on. I put the hours into it.
Right. That's cool. I like that. So is there anything you've learned from past builds that you're applying to this one from the start?
Well, there's lots of things that I should be, but like time management and stuff like that. But obviously, that's kind of
out the window.
Out the window by this time. We're gonna play catch up for the rest of this game, but it is mind over matter. I mean, how do that's been an issue too. How do you get out of your own mind to make sure you're doing, what you feel is right on top of where's everything in the world going?
Right. So what is the most exciting part of starting a new build for you?
Possibilities.
Just thinking about it.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't have an idea for the bike that I built last year until I was going with it. Like, I had an idea,
right?
But I knew I wanted to change the front, so I wrapped that front pipe or front lower of the frame around the front of the motor. So I really don't like huge gaps and triangles of empty space and above that motor. In that triangle of where your neck is to frame. I mean, so I tried that was my one goal, is something that doesn't have a large triangle in front of the motor that would accomplish being able to fit that fork. And I mean, it came to be as I just kept going through it. So starting to build, okay, I have a motor to work with. And that's where I started this year. I went and bought steel, and I have that front end and an idea. So is it gonna, how is that gonna fit all together? How is that gonna do? Being able to spend time in the garage and work through it and do stuff, go over it with my father and get his ideas on what I could be doing or which way. And then I'll take that information he gives me and I'll put it in my back pocket and probably just muster through trying to accomplish that square peg into that round hole.
Right. So you have your hands full because you're behind the 8 ball right now. You're going to get her done, you think?
I will have something at Owasso Vintage Motorcycle Days on August 23rd at 9 to 3. I will have something there. I mean, I can't allow these people to come in on my word and say we're building motorcycles and then show up empty-handed. I would look like a fool.
Right.
So I can't be doing that stuff.
Well, I wouldn't think you would. I'm super stoked to go down and check this out. See the bikes. It's gonna be.
Everybody bringing their own personality into their bikes, and that's what I love. I mean, you get to showcase who you are in a build over the time period, and then show them the show,
right?
How you got through it, what are you doing with it, and then everybody gets to vote. I mean, it's open.
People's choice voting determines the winner.
Place your ticket into the bucket, and your vote is cast for that builder. Lots of great energy going along with this year. The builds they're all going to be very unique and individual, and that's very good. I very much enjoy that. It's not going to be it's a stock. It's going to be everybody's bringing something.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's another thing. Like, okay, I'm going against people that are really bringing some good stuff here, and I mean, I'm aiming to be in the middle of this pack. So I mean, it's people are coming, and I'm building a full out custom scenario, and I aim to be somewhere in the top or middle of this pack. So, I mean, it's a good scenario that we have going on. I mean, the support is, fabulous. So hopefully I see every single person that I've come across in the last couple of years in this motorcycle game, and we all get to celebrate and do that and vote on and hang out and play motorcycles that day. That'd be fabulous. End of this whole thing.
That's what I'm looking forward to. Get down there and see these bikes, shake some hands, and actually meet some of these people face to face, and it'd be a good time. And of course, I'm going to vote for my favorite bike.
Yep.
Hopefully, it wins.
Yeah. And I mean, I feel blessed on this whole thing. I mean,
it's very cool.
I could show up with a bad, I don't even care how my bike turns out. I really enjoy supporting these people, showing other people that, you can do this. Let's go. Let's build this community up. Let's, shake hands and help people back up and get going and put together bikes and go on rides and break bread together and go like that. I mean,
and there is a lot of camaraderie amongst the fellow builders. They have a chat where, I'm sure there's some shit talking, but I'm sure there's some help being exchanged too.
I mean, I'm the one giving the shit. That's just because I'm a fucking smart ass. But I mean, most of the time it's, hey, I got this done today. Hey, I got this. And, hey, what is, questions? What about this? Really a lot of this, what I got done. And then the other builders showing support for that. But it's an open, say what you want, ask questions, do all that. We have some seasons. We got some people that are been around motorcycles but haven't really dove into working on their own motorcycle.
Right.
And, those questions that they have can get answered by others. And, hey, I got this idea. I mean,
and that's really the cool part about the whole motorcycle community.
And it started out as this is just, hey, we're going to need updates, or, hey, we're going to be here, just a way to get in touch with everybody. And then it's spawned and grown and stuff like that. It's definitely something that I want to have every single year, because the support between the builders, even though we're in a competition against each other, is unwavering. I mean, I could go and get on there right now and, hey, I need this, or, hey, I need, and somebody's going to reach out to one of their people, or You know,
Right.
we're all together. We'll figure it out. And that's great.
Yeah. That's just the motorcycle community. I mean,
So, oh yeah.
All right, Derek. Well, thanks for taking some time out and talking to us about your build and about what's going on and the grand finale, August 23rd. I'm excited to be down there and check it out. Be a good time.
Should be a fabulous time. And all we gotta hope for now is good weather.
Right.
It is an outdoor show, but we'll be downtown Owasso August 23rd, putting on one of the best vintage motorcycle shows in the Midwest, is what I hear.
Really? Cool. All right, man. Thanks. Good luck with your build. And I can't wait to check it out.
Hey, man, thank you very much for having me on. Thank you, everybody, for everybody's support. Wyld Stallions Motorcycle Build. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Good night.
There you go, Derek Long from the Wyld Stallions Motorcycle Build. It's his brainchild. He started it. This will be the 3rd annual. Pretty cool. Check him out on Facebook. Follow it. Again, there's updates on social media. Thunder Roads Magazine of Michigan does every other month. They got an update on it. They're a sponsor for it, the show. So I'm sure they will be down in Owasso as well. And yeah. It is beautiful outside right now in Michigan, and I am in here recording a podcast, but not for long. So you know what it means. Life is short, bikers. Get after it. Thanks for listening to the Mid-Michigan Biker Podcast. Remember, bikers, life is short. Get after it.